Good afternoon, everyone, and Happy New Year to you and yours. Thank you so much for joining us for the 67th Annual AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. I'm Yvonne Cooper with ABC 24, a morning news anchor, alongside meteorologist, our chief meteorologist, Trevor Burchett, yet for another awesome parade.
And I have to brag a little bit because the weather could not be better today.
Tell me about it.
Sunshine, temperatures in the 60s right now, and you can tell the weather's nice because it is packed out here on the Alfred's patio and up and down Beale Street. We have a lot of folks coming in from Cincy and from Navy, a good group out down here, and we are just minutes away from a exciting show of this parade.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a good one. You know it is this year. I mean, the crowd is absolutely spectacular. I'm seeing a lot of Cincinnati fans in the crowd. I'm waiting to see some Navy folks show up and show out today too.
Yeah, we found out where we are at Alfred's is the alumni meetup. That's why we are a little crowded up here. But like we've been telling people, even if you don't have a dog in the fight, if you're just from Memphis, you don't know anything about either team, this is still a really good time to come on down here and have some fun, enjoy yourself. There's beads, there's bands. This is a big deal. We've got a lot of bands coming in, high school bands from several states away that are going to be showing off their performances
Exactly.
too.
I mean, we have folks coming from as far as Louisiana just for this parade, and they're excited, and we're excited to see them, and some dancers, of course. The music and the dancers, the performers.
Some local dancers as well. We've got a big show from the Navy Spirit Squads as well as the University of Cincinnati bands and their Spirit Squad as well. So we have a lot to get to in the next 90 minutes. Thank you for sticking with us. We are going to have much more here as the parade gets ready to roll on Beale Street. You've got time to get down here. This is going to last about an hour and a half, so come on down, have a good time. Again, special shout out to Alfred's for hosting us here as we bring you the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Already getting turned up down there.
Hey.
Come join us. It's going to be fun. We'll get this parade rolling here in just a little bit, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Hey!
Barbara is nervous because her check engine light is on and she's expecting the worst. But she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner, Amy, runs a Fix Finder scan. Just one of AutoZone's exclusive free services. She finds the most likely fix and refers her to a local shop. Less stress, more free services.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Together, we're gonna finish. Together now, screaming left, right, left.
This is what we do. We maintain and we obsess. It's hours in the garage and days slipping by. Trusting Pennzoil to protect what matters most. Taking care of the things we love. It sounds obvious, but when you do it right, you're protecting an engine for its lifetime. So look under the hood. You'll see what drives us.
Engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. Pennzoil. Long may we drive. Available at your local AutoZone.
Hey!
Welcome back. Look at that kiddo down there. You are live watching the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Hey there, little fella. You are off to a great start right now. Stepping off first is the Shelby County Sheriff's Office Pipes and Drums. The SCSO Pipes and Drums is proud to serve as the official bagpipe band of the annual Liberty Bowl event, and they're joined this year by members of Knoxville Pipes and Drums, all the way from East Tennessee.
There you go, some representation from your old stomping grounds. Good to see the East and West Grand Divisions coming together here. Always an honor to see these distinguished folks making their way down Beale Street, and they always lead us off every year. Such an elegant start to the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade. Again, that's the Shelby County Sheriff's Office Pipe and Drum you see coming by right now.
Absolutely. It's always great to see them to kick things off the right way with a lot of men, women, and people who do their best to protect us and serve us.
It sure is. And again, this is just the beginning. We've got a pretty long parade for you. A lot of exciting activity, all leading up to the AutoZone Liberty Bowl tomorrow, which is, of course, at 3:30 in the afternoon. University of Cincinnati Bearcats in town, along with the Navy Midshipmen. Should be a pretty good game. And we are going to get some action here from Navy here in just a little bit as well. But again, you're looking at right now the Shelby County Sheriff's Office pipe and drum just kicking off this parade here, making their way down Beale Street.
I mean, we just have so much talent here in the city of Memphis today and every day, but we're super excited to see everyone that's coming on down. A lot more participants on their way.
And I'll tell you what, it is jam-packed on Beale Street. Like I said, it's about an hour and a half of a parade, so you've got plenty of time to get down here if you still want to come down and have yourself a good time. Hopefully we can get a listen to some of those pipe and drum performers as they get a little bit closer to us here at Alfred's. Again, just making their way down Beale Street right now. Plenty of time to get out here. It's going to be a lot of fun. By the way, after this, a pep rally following right across the street over there at WC Handy Park. So the party is going to continue for the rest of the day and, of course, into tomorrow as we are looking forward to the actual game at 3:30. There you can hear some of those bagpipes.
Oh, and don't they sound beautiful? Let's listen in.
Advancing in rank. Throughout more than 3 decades of service, Lieutenant General Boll Weevils held numerous operational and command roles, including multiple combat deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan.
A nice cheer from the crowd there. Again, this is the Shelby County Office pipe and drum.
And following that up, we are leading off with our first participant of this year's AutoZone Liberty Bowl. We are going to get some visitors from Navy. And first up here, you'll see him in this very nice BMW. This is U.S. Naval Academy Superintendent, Lieutenant General Michael J. Borgschulte. There you see him there. He graduated from the United States Naval Academy in 1991 with a Bachelor of Science in Oceanography. I could probably talk to him about some weather stuff. He completed flight training down in Pensacola and was designated a Naval Aviator in 1993. He was promoted to Lieutenant General in 2024 and right now serves as the Deputy Commandant for Manpower and Reserve Affairs. He's joined by his wife, Dr. Borgschulte, and 2 sons, Riker and Corbin. Again, you also saw some of the Navy Spirit Squads there with him as well.
He came rolling in style. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the 901. All right, lots of spirit down there. There they are. And up next, we have USNA Athletic Director Michael Kelly. Kelly was named President of the Naval Academy Athletic Association and Director of Athletics at the United States Naval Academy on June 4th. Kelly is joined by his wife, Lisa, and their daughter, Sienna. Uh-oh.
Get some action from the Grizz line down there as well, followed by one of our first AutoZone 18-wheelers you see rolling by right now.
Absolutely. Of course, you know AutoZone. It's time to get in the zone. AutoZone is the leading auto parts retailer headquartered right here in the city of Memphis. Founded in 1979. We love them. Glad they're here.
If you like those big trucks, I think they actually have 2 of them that come by, so you will not miss them. They're going to come by one more time, making some noise as they roll down Beale Street. Somebody else making a little noise right now is, of course, our friends just next door at FedEx Forum. This is the Memphis Grizzlies live entertainment crew. The Grizz Girls, Grizz Line, the Claw crew as well. There you see the drum line. Let's listen to them as they bring the party down to Beale Street.
Sounded absolutely incredible. And by the way, if you haven't been to a Grizz game this season, you need to go. They are so much fun. The Grizzlies are doing well. We're going to keep encouraging them. Ja is back on the court, and we love that.
All right.
It's fun to see a Grizz game. It's always fun for the fam.
Always a good time. Going to be some fun action here. We got a lot more coming up. Actually, a local marching band here soon, a high school band. We'll hear from them coming up next. But first, a word from our sponsor. You're watching the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop.
Hey.
This is what we do. We maintain and we obsess. It's hours in the garage and days slipping by. Trusting Pennzoil to protect what matters most. Taking care of the things we love. It sounds obvious, but when you do it right, you're protecting an engine for its lifetime. So look under the hood. You'll see what drives us.
Engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. Pennzoil. Long may we drive. Available at your local AutoZone.
Barbara is nervous because her check engine light is on and she's expecting the worst. But she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner, Amy, runs a fix finder scan. Just one of AutoZone's exclusive free services. She finds the most likely fix and refers her to a local shop. Less stress, more free services.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Hey.
Welcome back to this beautiful crowd for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Hey, they are hyped and excited because this is a pretty fun group. Every single year they show up and show out. The Alchemia Shriners are here, a fraternity defined by fun, fellowship, and philanthropy.
And they are not hard to miss, especially the gentleman here in the back. You won't miss him.
Yeah,
And
there they
again,
are.
you're going to come out here and you're going to get some candy, you're going to get some beads, all kind of good stuff. And again, the weather could not be better. You see some visitors. We've talked to so many people visiting Memphis, some of them for the first time, especially from Cincinnati, coming in here and checking out all we have to offer down here on Beale Street and around downtown. Again, there's some of the Shriners. He was actually down here about an hour before the parade started getting folks hyped up. So they're no stranger to him. He's been around.
Oh, yeah, he's ready. And the crowd is going wild. You can hear them cheer for him.
Yeah, you see we got, there you go. He is pumping them up. We need to just keep him right up here with us.
Isn't he awesome?
Yeah, good time. There you go. Yeah,
that's the perfect way to start the new year, don't you think?
if the crowd was not hyped before, they definitely are now. Well, the cool part is you see this Cadillac, but then you also see some of these vintage cars that the Shriners have that are rolling through. So they've got a very good mix as they're rolling through, kind of showing off their group of the things they do around the city and for the community as well.
Absolutely. Riding around in style, just the way we
They sure are. Not only, like I said, the Cadillac, but several other cars as well. There you go. Out of Oakland, some Fayette County representation over there as well.
Glad they made their way to the 901. That's excellent. They're
Very,
not far.
very good group.
State championship
Again, the Alchemia Shriners.
2023. They received superior ratings for 27 years in a row on the state level. They've earned numerous
And next up,
awards and competitions
we're going to
across
get a little
the state.
musical action here. And again, this is not just a local thing. This is a pretty big deal. There are several high schools as well that are invited to participate in this parade. So we have people from Oklahoma, Louisiana, Nebraska. I know a lot of them are watching on our stream right now. So shout out to y'all for checking in. I know you want to see your students out in the marching bands. We will bring those to you here as soon as we get them. But we are going to have our first marching band rolling their way through as you see the Shriners making their way through. You're looking at the Pride of the Antlers Bearcat Marching Band. They've earned the Oklahoma Sweet Stakes Award. They've secured the Oklahoma Bandmasters Association 2A state championship title and received superior ratings for 27 years in a row, as well as numerous fan favorites awards at competitions across the state. They were crowned grand champs at the Chickasaw Band Day competition, and the Sapphires Color Guard earned superior ratings on their group routine at the regionals and brought home 54 superior rated medals from solo and ensemble competitions. So this this group that you see rolling through here, again, this is the Pride of the Antlers Bearcat Marching Band that is rolling through right now. They are out of Oklahoma, and we should get a pretty good performance from them here in just a little bit. You're seeing some of those Color Guard members as well.
Absolutely. And hey, we are excited to have them here. I mean, they're a pretty accomplished group, so we're excited to see them do their thing here and on the field too.
And we are just waiting on them to get down to Alfred's. That's kind of the middle performance spot for the parade. That's where we are set up. We have some microphones there as well. So they are marching their way down Beale Street right now, and we should hear their performance here in just a little bit. But again, all the way from Oklahoma making their appearance here for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade.
You know, Trevor, everyone is excited about the game tomorrow. But let me tell you something. There's something about these bands. All of them are absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely.
Get you in that game day atmosphere a day early, which is perfect.
And it's good to see so many students, especially talented ones such as this, making their way to Memphis and kind of showing their stuff off on a bigger stage here, not only here on Beale Street, but also, of course, streaming on TV and on the website. So again, we should get their performance here in just a little bit as they are passing by. Let's listen in.
Look at there. Van rolling. Here comes the Cowboys pickup truck right
And aren't they fantastic? A little soul.
Very good stuff down
I
there.
love that. A little soul.
And that was the Pride of the Antlers Bearcat Marching Band. Up next, some local representation. We have the Weedham Boys Guard Club. They do community work in the city of Memphis and volunteer to help any organization in need. They also want to mention, as you might have guessed, they do love the Dallas Cowboys. So shout out to the Cowboys.
Hey, you know, the guys, they're always clean on the inside, clean on the outside. They keep loose tight.
We got some really, really good stuff. I mean, great decorations here as well. There you go. Shout out to those Cowboys. I love the green accent. You might not expect that for the Cowboys, but he's decked out. He's sharp. Look at the inside of that thing. Might need to go for a ride.
Come on now.
Good. Got a Dodge Ram coming down here as well. That's a little more Cowboys-esque with the blue there. Yeah,
Love that.
Absolutely. All right, we have another band here, Yvonne.
Yes, we do. It is the East Butler Marching Band all the way from Nebraska. They are marching under the direction of Ryan Sulla. For the first time out of state under his direction, they participate in the Butler County Parade and White Chest Festival, the largest small-town parade in Nebraska. Now, this band size has nearly tripled over the last 5 years, but the good news is it will only continue to grow because the
Let's listen in. Up there for the East Butler Marching Band, but we are not done yet. We're actually just getting started. We have a lot more for you there. You're looking at Sean Bynum. He's the Festival Association President and the Chief Executive Officer of SKB Facilities and Maintenance and SKB Properties, Memphis-based companies dedicated to operational excellence, job creation, and long-term community impact. Looks like we've got time for a short break here. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. You're watching the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. You're watching it right here on ABC 24 Memphis.
Think of all the places that could expose you to identity theft and financial loss. It only takes one mistake at your bank, hospital, or employer for a criminal to gain access to your personal information. And if they do, you and your money are at risk.
$110,000 of my hard-earned money gone.
With LifeLock, if your identity is compromised, we'll step in and fix it so you don't have to, guaranteed. Our dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialists handle your case from start to finish. They contact institutions on your behalf, dispute fraudulent charges, and more. In fact, we're so confident that restoration is guaranteed. Plus, LifeLock offers the $1 Million Protection Package with coverage up to $3 million.
When I opened my mail and I had a check from LifeLock, they made me whole.
Call now or go online and use promo code 35OFF to save 35% off an annual plan for your first year. Enroll now.
Are you or a loved one between the ages of 50 to 80 years old? If you are younger than 80 years old, do you receive Social Security, Disability, or Medicare? If you answered yes, you may qualify for $30,000 in funeral insurance for only pennies a day. The average funeral costs around $11,000, and Social Security only pays $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. Call now to see if you qualify for $30,000 in funeral expense coverage from Senior Legacy Life. Your rate will never increase, your benefits will never decrease, and there is no medical exam, even if you have a pre-existing disease or illness. Don't be a financial burden to your family. Lock in your rate by completing an application over the phone right now. Will you qualify for funeral insurance up to $30,000 for only pennies a day? Find out for free by calling Senior Legacy Life.
Call 1-800-600-1109. That's 1-800-600-1109. 1-800-600-1109.
AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop, right here on ABC 24. I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Burchett, joined by morning anchor Yvonne Cooper. It is a time on Beale Street, a parade inside my city, where they say it is a fun time. Got a lot of locals down here, also a lot of visitors in town. Welcome to you if you're coming in, or maybe you're watching from out of town with many of these out-of-town performances that are rolling their way down Beale Street. Yvonne, we've already had such a good time with so many good performances. We've got a couple of marching bands, high school bands that have come in from as far as Nebraska and Louisiana. We have a lot more of those as well, so good stuff, and we got some more bands rolling right now.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much in here. There's so much here for everyone. So we still have time to come on down to Beale Street and watch all the action, or just stay with us here on
One
ABC.
beat, one step, one sound at a
We'll bring it to you, but I don't think you can catch a beat from home. I can try, but you kind of come down here to have a good time. And the music is just a little different when you're hearing it in person. You're getting some of that soul as well. These are the mega sounds of M-Town. Some more of that local representation as well. They're the high-energy performing ensemble of the Memphis Youth Arts Initiative. They bring together the power of dancers, horns, and drumline into one dynamic unit representing the rhythm, creativity, and soul of Memphis. There they go. Love those outfits. This youth-driven ensemble provides free arts access, mentorship, and performance opportunities for students across the city, using music and movement to build confidence, leadership, and community pride. From parades in Chicago, festivals in Augusta, Georgia, and major stages with Master P, the mega sounds of M-Town is keeping Memphis culture alive, one beat and one sound at a time. They're still a little far away, so we might not be able to hear them just yet, but again, we're here on the patio at Alfred. Special shout out to them for hosting us again this year. As they get a little closer, I'm sure we will hear some of that M-Town sound. But Yvonne, they have the motion, that is for sure.
Yes, they do. Girls are out there bucking, and we love to see them get down. I mean, it's just awesome to see our young people doing things that are positive, that are creative, that are just engaging. And it's so great to see them.
We can hear them now. Let's listen in. Let's take a quick message from our sponsors. We're back right after this.
Hey!
Barbara is nervous because her check engine light is on and she's expecting the worst. But she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner, Amy, runs a Fix Finder scan. Just one of AutoZone's exclusive free services. She finds the most likely fix and refers her to a local shop. Less stress, more free services.
In the zone, AutoZone. screaming left, right, left.
This is what we do. We maintain and we obsess. It's hours in the garage and days slipping by. Trusting Pennzoil to protect what matters most. Taking care of the things we love. It sounds obvious, but when you do it right, you're protecting an engine for its lifetime. So look under the hood. You'll see what drives us.
Engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. Pennzoil. Long may we drive. Available at your local AutoZone.
Hey!
There's a familiar face, Mr. Kevin Kane, Memphis Tourism President and CEO. Surely a man that does a lot for our city and for our tourism. And good to see him here because there are so many tourists here in town experiencing Memphis for the first time. I know we're showing them some of that hospitality here. I've heard nothing but glowing reviews from the folks I've talked to that have enjoyed the food and the drink and the fun. I'm sure a lot of folks were out on Beale Street last night for the New Year's Disco Ball Rise. Did you know they actually raise up the disco ball because we're getting ready to party in Memphis. We don't drop anything, we raise it up. And there you see we have a lot of representation from Cincinnati. We have a lot of local representation out there as well. And what is this, Yvonne? Oh, this is Incredible Pizza.
Here they are. America's Incredible Pizza Company is an 80,000 square foot indoor facility of entertainment, food, fun, and unforgettable times for families anyone can enjoy. They were also voted world's best family entertainment center, which is exciting. It's a good time. The kids love all across the
Cheers, 100% back that up.
It looks like they're doing a little shuffling down there.
Possess inherent laziness.
They are definitely having a good time. That is for sure.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of the presenters that come on the parade route, they love to give out fun gifts and items for people to use.
All while cruising with the ability to avoid hitting young children.
And Yvonne, you're also seeing, we recognize one of those groups. That's the Blues Cruisers. Some of my favorites right there beyond the Incredible Pizza. I wonder what there's got to be a name for that mascot, right? He's having a good time. And there you see, like I said, if you come to Beale Street, you're going to get some candy. You're going to get some stuff thrown in. A lot of the kids are loving that.
There he is. He's Iggy. That is Iggy, the mascot.
Good for him. Yvonne, have you been to Incredible Pizza before?
Obviously,
You're missing out on a good time.
You know, I just need to grab my nieces and nephews
Absolutely.
from North Carolina, bring them on down to town.
That was the field trip spot when I was a kid. That was the absolute place to be. If you were not at Incredible Pizza, you were not in the right spot. There's the Blues Cruisers, Yvonne.
You know, this is always a really fun group to watch because they are just so entertaining. I mean, just the art of dilly-dally. They have clearly mastered it, honestly. And we love to see it. Come on, I want to ride around in one of those recliners.
I'm waiting on one of them to fall off. They've been here every year, and some of them have a lean to them.
Yes.
I want one of these badly. Yeah, this man's spilling stuff. But some more goodies coming out from them.
Absolutely. And some of them are veterans, so thank you so much for
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all.
But they are just the most entertaining people. I just love it.
I wonder, do they use these for things other than parades? Do you see this going down Poplar Avenue? I need answers on this, and I need to know how to get into this group because this is a good time.
I mean, you never know what you're going to see on the street, but this is fun.
Absolutely. This is my goal when I get to retirement age. This is if you don't see me in the parade riding one of these things, I must have done something wrong. Absolutely. They're having a good time again. That is the Blues Cruisers, a men's social club. They're just here to dilly-dally. That's what they told us, and it seems like they're doing a pretty good job of that today.
All right, and now coming down Beale Street, we have FedEx. You know FedEx. We love FedEx. Joining us today to talk a little bit more about FedEx and FedEx Cares is Rachel Kesselman. Glad that you're with us.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. For those of you who don't know, tell us, what is FedEx Cares?
FedEx Cares is our global commitment to giving back through our charitable giving, our in-kind shipping, and our volunteers and through our team members' passions and expertise.
That is awesome. You have a really great group of volunteers down there. Tell us more about your team.
Yeah, we're so excited to be here today. These are we have 40,000 team members in the Memphis metro area. This is our hometown, and we're just so proud to recognize and honor about 15 to 20 of our top volunteers. They're walking in the parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down historic Beale Street, the Fort Dodge All-American Marching Band. The Fort Dodge All-American Marching Band has a proud tradition of excellence.
You know, they're driving down the street, they see the need, and they're helping to make it happen.
IHSMA State Marching Band
A lot of
Festival
people are setting
and
their
receiving
intentions for this
numerous
year,
caption
2026.
awards,
What does
including Best
FedEx
Color
Care
Guard,
need from the
Best
community?
Brass,
How can we help
Best
you
Ruins,
volunteers?
Best Drum Line.
The
This year,
best
the
thing
band
that you
won
can
Class
do from a
4A.
FedEx Care standpoint is find something that you're passionate about and volunteer in the community. You know, Memphis is a community that is very spirited and wants to give back. So find an opportunity to give back. I think there's a lot of great opportunities. We give away coats and hats, and we're going to do wet shoes this spring. It's just an awesome opportunity, but there's lots of opportunities to do food distributions and much more. So just get out there and volunteer and just create a positive spirit for this community.
Great advice on this first day. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Again, that is FedEx, and FedEx Cares just making their way down on Beale Street.
All right, Yvonne, next up we have the Fort Dodge All-American Marching Band. And they have a proud tradition of excellence all the way from Fort Dodge, Iowa. They won Class 4A at the North Central Iowa Marching Band Invitational and were named Grand Champion at the Algona Marching Band Contest. They performed in so many prestigious events, the Outback Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Liberty Bowl, and the Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C. We want to give a shout out to those drum majors, Manuela Rodriguez, Leif Hamilton, Owen Hamlow, and Brooklyn Kolopek. The band is under the direction of Mr. Al Polson, with Chelsea Olson serving as color guard coach and Eric Hansen leading the drum line. So they are still making their way down to the center point of the parade where they'll give their performance, and we'll be able to hear a little bit of them. But Yvonne, so incredible to see these kids all the way from Iowa.
Yes.
And I know a lot of their families are probably watching back home, so shout out to y'all. We have some really talented people here in Memphis for this year's parade, and I think they are just close enough that they're going to start their performance here, so let's listen in. This is the Fort Dodge Marching Band all the way from Iowa. Let's give them a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, making her way down historic Beale Street, Maddie Grace Morris, Miss Mississippi volunteer. She's also a proud graduate of the University of
And again, that is the Fort Dodge All-American Marching Band. You know, Trevor, we talk a lot about how beautiful the band sounds. I mean, honestly, so much time, effort, practice.
Absolutely, and a shout out to them. Band is not easy work. As someone who did it for a year, and I was like, this is not for me. It's tough.
It's real
That's a lot of
dedication,
talent.
yeah.
We're happy to have them here. If you're looking at Miss Maddie Grace Morris now, she's Miss Mississippi volunteer and a proud graduate of Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi. She works closely with the Mississippi Highway Patrol's Drive campaign. She uses her platform to educate students and communities about the dangers of distracted driving. Yvonne, she's a broadcast journalism graduate and a former reporter for Newswatch Ole Miss. Maybe we'll see her on ABC 24 one day.
Love that.
She is a lifelong ballerina. How cool is that? And she enjoys teaching Mississippians about the art form and performing statewide. She says she's honored to represent Mississippi in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade. Good stuff down there. I am a Mississippi State grad, but I'll give a shout out to the University of Mississippi's journalism program. They have a very good school down there and some good people over there as well.
Look at you playing nice.
I'll do
we
it
love
today.
To see it.
Hey, new year, new leaf, right? Football season is over. We can let it slide for just a little bit.
I hear that, but glad to see her down here. And all of the other pageant queens and princesses that will be here today on the parade route, I mean, what they do is so much more than just what they do on the stage. It's about service and scholarship.
Yeah, a lot of stuff we don't see.
They carry that crown really, really well. So we're happy for them. Keep making us proud, ladies.
Absolutely. And you hear AutoZone rolling on by right now.
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
They should hire you for that, Yvonne. You'd be good at that.
Oh, I tried.
We told you we'd have a few more 18-wheelers rolling through. And that noise is going to make way to some more noise. Again, we have a lot of local high school marching bands from across the country that are making their way in. And next up after AutoZone, making a little noise down there. Next up is the South Beauregard Marching Band. They are the Golden Knight Marching Band from Longville, Louisiana. They are led by Director of Bands Jeremy Bourdreau and Assistant Director Jordan Moore. They feature 57 student performers and a dedicated color guard under the instruction of Jody Moore. The Golden Knights say they're proud to take part in the 2025 AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, all the way from Louisiana, Cajun country. Let's listen in to them, the South Beauregard Marching Bands.
Beale Street. The Miss Memphis organization proud to present this historic Beale 2026. Anaya McKissick. Miss University of Memphis 2026. Molly Young. Miss Shelby County team. Katie Bateman. Miss Memphis team. Lane Tweedy. Miss Shelby County. Cecily Berry. Miss Memphis team. These Miss titles of the local Miss
And again, that is the South Beauregard Marching Band making their way down Beale Street.
Good for them.
All right. More of our beauty queens. This is the Miss Memphis organization. Let's go ahead and present these women. Miss Historic Beale 2026, Anaya McKissick. Miss University of Memphis 2026, Molly Young. Miss Shelby County Teen, Katie Bateman. Miss Memphis' Teen, Lane Tweedy. Miss Shelby County, Cecily Berry. Miss Memphis, Jalone Blackwell. So happy to have them here.
And good to see them working together as well.
Absolutely.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It sure does. These ladies say they're thankful to be sponsored by Jones Ford in Savannah, Tennessee. The Miss Memphis organization is directed by Simone Wilson, and it's an official local preliminary to the Miss Tennessee competition and an official local organization to the Miss America opportunity.
Oh, good for them. Keeping it rolling with some local Memphis pride here. This is the Memphis Beale Street Corvette Association. Could have guessed that probably. They were established in 1983. They have 50 friendly members, and they say they want 50 more. So if you've got a nice, shiny, kept-up Corvette like that, might want to give them a call. They give charitable contributions to Porter Leaf, St. Jude, and the youth villages. They say you can follow them on Facebook and let them know how they look. Hopefully give them all compliments, and they say next year you can join them in the parade. They say these are the most beautiful and clean Corvettes you will see anywhere in the world, and I have to agree with it. I'm seeing that sunshine shimmering off the hoods. They got those detailed to the nines.
Look at the back top on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Think they'll take us for a spin after this?
I hope so.
I like this vintage.
That is, yes. Super clean. Maybe if we ask nicely.
Yeah.
You know,
I bet they would.
Why don't we just hop on down there during this short break?
Yeah, next year we do the parade from the Corvettes, and there you see them rolling by here. Hey, we got time for a quick short break, but stay with us. We got a lot more to come. You're watching the 2026, I should say. It's New Year. It's going to take a while to get used to. The 2026 AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop right here on ABC 24 Memphis. Stay right here.
I started NST Law to fight for clients who've had their lives turned upside down after an accident.
We've helped thousands of injured victims after car, truck, and motorcycle crashes, but each case still feels personal to us.
Because at NST, it's never just another case to us. It's your only shot at getting your life back.
And that's worth fighting for.
NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000. Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
All across America.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello. And right here in Memphis. Wherever we are, it feels like home.
Man, it's good to be home.
ABC 24 News and GMA. It's an invitation to come together and brighten your morning.
Welcome back to the 67th Annual AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Hey there, little one. We've got so many young faces just smiling, eating some candy, grabbing some beans.
She got her Hershey's bar or something.
You know, having a little fun. Why not? It's the first day of the year, and we are live on Beale Street for this incredible parade. Right now, we're still watching the Beale Street Corvette Association of Memphis, because those cars, they brought dozens at this point.
They sure did.
I mean, just a wide variety.
Oh, I like that one.
Spectacular cars.
A little
yeah,
mint, mint green almost.
Look at the rims on that thing. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah. Little red Corvette. Should I sing it?
You know what? I heard that song was actually playing here at Alfred's just a bit ago, which, by the way, great time to give them a shout out here at Alfred's on Beale. They have let us use their little patio space for many, many years to bring the parade to you. So shout out to Alfred's. Good food, good drinks up here. So a good place to watch the parade. This is actually the site of the Cincinnati Alum Association get together. So we were pretty packed out up here. We've been saying hi to some of those folks who've come in. Some of them to Memphis for the very first time. And obviously we're giving them a nice warm welcome here with the Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade.
Absolutely. You're always going to find a smiling face here at Alfred's.
Absolutely.
We're very, very grateful that they've allowed us to be on top of their roof for yet another year. 4 years running, you and I, Trevor.
Sure is, and we're going to keep it going hopefully for 4 more. I will get the year right eventually. Hard to believe it is 2026. By the way, of course, all of this leading up to the actual AutoZone Liberty Bowl, which is tomorrow at 3:30. I'll give you a heads up. Looks like maybe some rain showers. I don't think it rains the whole game, but there could be some light off and on showers at times. So maybe bring that poncho just to be on the safe side. You can stick around. I'll have your full forecast coming up at 5 and 6 p.m. live from Beale Street, because Giovanna will not have time to get back to the studio after this. So we're just going to go downstairs and do some weather down there for 5 and 6. So I'll see you there.
That's why he's the chief. He's always working, always working.
We make it work, right? We have some fun, then we'll do a little work. But yeah, that's the Beale Street Corvette Association. This got a little music going.
All right now.
Oh, love it.
With the butterfly doors. I love it.
I don't believe that's a Corvette, Yvonne. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think
you're right, my friend. But whatever it is,
what?
it's
Maybe
nice.
They might have just needed the speaker system.
Oh, very, very nice. Lots of candy, too.
Yeah,
hey,
give us some
the
candy out for sure. We saw that one girl eating her, what'd she have, like little Snickers or Hershey's or something.
Uh-oh. Here we go. We have some more beautiful young ladies with crowns on. This is the Miss Memphis Volunteer Organization. Miss Memphis Volunteer Organization is a preliminary to the Miss Volunteer America system. The 2026 title holders are among some of the most accomplished women in the state that will compete at the state competition in Jackson, Tennessee this July. So we're wishing them all the best as they continue their race for the crown.
And they're throwing out a little candy too. Some people are getting lucky with handfuls.
Yes.
That might have been where that last Corvette went.
Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. See, now we're putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that little one.
she wasn't going to miss her candy bar.
She said, I'm getting mine.
And like we've been saying through the week, this is a fun time. Even if you don't really have a dog in the fight, if you don't have a team in the game, this is fun. Even if you're just from Memphis and want to come down and have a good time, this is a really fun day. A lot of people have been off work. Of course, it is New Year's Day, so a lot of people enjoying that. Some people were out here last night on Beale Street as we raised the disco ball, and they are back today for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade. Up next, Yvonne, another marching band from out of town.
Ooh, yes. It looks like we have the Marching Highlanders. The Marching Highlanders have been traveling and playing in bowl games for the past 30 years as they're making their way down on Beale Street. They were so excited. This is actually their 4th appearance at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, so we are so used to seeing them all the way from Missouri. Glad to see them and have them make the trip on down to the 901. They are constantly placing in the top of their class, including recent overall awards, including Best Auxiliary, Outstanding Musicianship, and Best Percussion. I mean, these are some really accomplished kiddos, and we're glad to have them here.
Absolutely. And they'll get it just a little closer to us here at Alfred's. We'll be able to listen to some of their performances. But again, this is not just a local affair. We have a lot of groups from out of town. And it's so cool, Yvonne, that here in Memphis we get to highlight so many amazing national high school marching bands that come into town. Let's listen in to this performance.
I love that.
There you go.
Won't you take me to, hey, funky town.
Got a good little beat down there.
They do. They got it going on.
Again, all the way from Missouri. Shout out to them. And next up, Yvonne, a group that we know all too well here around Memphis.
Oh, yes, we do. The Secret Order of the Boll Weevils, established in 1966. The Secret Order of the Boll Weevils serves as the Mid-South's community service group, one of them. Now, you will always be able to recognize them because of their anonymous outfits. They travel anonymously on a green bus and in 1941 fire truck, just bringing joy and financial support to retirement homes, hospitals, and several other facilities. Anyone that will have them, they'll go and entertain them and just put a smile on their face. And how could they not?
And you'll see them around town. You see them going down Poplar Avenue and that thing. You have to wonder, though, for the people that are from out of town that haven't seen this before, they have to be wondering what in the world we do here in Memphis.
Yeah, but they're probably scratching their heads just a little bit.
This is a very good organization. They do a lot of stuff around the community to help out. But again, they do it anonymously.
Which is
Except
awesome.
for this gentleman here.
Yeah.
Must have forgot his little headpiece today.
Yeah, must have.
All right, next up, Yvonne, after the Boll Weevils is the Cheer Time Athletics Performance Team. This is the Liberty Bowl Performance Team made up of cheerleaders from grades 6 to 12 from Ohio and Pennsylvania, chosen through a summer cheer camp, or maybe they're members of the competitive Dream Team All-Star Cheer program. They're entering their 23rd season of summer cheer camps where they not only train the local schools in Northeast Ohio, but they're also choreographers for many teams who attend the state cheerleading competition of Ohio.
And there they are.
There they are. Still getting some candy from the Boll Weevils there, but again, that's the Cheer Time Athletics Performance Team. This is their 22nd year and 8th year of choosing All-Americans who've had the opportunity to participate in local events as well as the National Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. But get this is their first appearance in a bowl game. So shout out to them, the Cheer Time Athletics Performance Team. Glad to have you here at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl.
Absolutely. And hopefully their family is able to watch them.
Yeah, they came a decently long way as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're glad that they did, and hopefully this will be an amazing experience that they'll want to come back again and again and again
Absolutely, we would love to have them.
And these young ladies are louder than the crowd.
They sure
All right
are.
now.
They're making noise down there. Up next, Yvonne.
I think We know these guys. The
We've
Tennessee
seen 'em
Highway
around.
Patrol. You've probably seen them around, maybe once or twice. Hopefully they weren't pulling you over. Just saying.
They've gotten me a time or two, I know that.
Same here. Same here. They've been pretty nice. All right, now they did want us to let you know CHB is accepting applications for the cadet class starting in May of 2026.
Maybe I'll do that. They can't pull me over if I'm writing the tickets.
If you're one of them, right. I know, right? The deadline to complete the application is January 5th, so you got 4 days, guys, if you're interested. Again, this is the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Making their way, just rolling down on Beale Street.
No tickets today, I don't
A
think.
big thumbs up. I love that.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That's a sharp little vehicle there. I like that one, though.
It is. I haven't seen that one before on the road.
They do have some pretty cool cars. That one might just be for the parades.
Oh, yes. Ooh, or
There
when
you
they do the
go.
competitions to
Yeah.
decorate the cars, all
Look
of
at
that. I
that
love
thing.
that.
All right, and this is Miss Tennessee, our brand new Miss Tennessee.
Oh, Miss Zoe.
This is Zoe Scheidrich. She's from Lebanon, Tennessee. Yvonne, you know those parts.
Yes.
She's a student at MTSU. She's also a classically trained dancer and has earned over $25,000 in scholarships through the program at Miss America 2026. Zoe was a preliminary fitness winner, and she was also a top 11 at Miss America. Again, that is our Miss Tennessee, Zoe Scheidrich, from your old stomping ground, Yvonne.
Absolutely. You know, she made us so proud. The competition is normally held in Knoxville, Tennessee, but this was the first time that it was held in Nashville this year.
Oh,
And so
interesting.
she was able to win in front of pretty much a home crowd.
Not far away in Lebanon.
Not too far, yeah. Which is excellent. Glad she made her way down on over to West Tennessee and to join us in Memphis for this wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. And it looks like we've got some little ones down there.
We sure do.
All right.
Looks like the Stax Music Academy, possibly.
Possibly. Ooh, or is this Glow Girls Cheer?
I think that's them in the back. So Glow Girls is back there. Maybe some Stax percussionists coming up in the front. This premier percussion ensemble. That is Stax Music Academy.
Perfect.
There you
We
go.
can see it. Yeah, finally.
Thought I had my contacts in today.
I'm glad you do. I need to get my prescription updated.
Might have just had to wait a little bit for me to get a little bit closer. I knew we'd get it, though.
But glad that they're here. These students learn marching and concert percussion concepts and techniques. I mean, this premier percussion exposes the students to different instruments in the percussion family, but also this group is really teaching these young people how to work together as a team during performances and prepare them also for college auditions.
And it's so amazing to see the little ones here in Memphis training with such a prestigious organization that has so many and many years of history. I mean, you have so many classic artists from Memphis that rolled through Stax, and to see these young kids from Memphis getting that same education, they're going to grow up to do some very mighty things. I mean, they're already doing great things. They're marching in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade down Beale Street. They are sounding good down there. Let's listen in. This is the Stax Music Academy Premier Percussion Ensemble. There they go. They sound great.
They do. I think we see some legends in the making.
Absolutely.
Who
And a
knows?
good welcome to our visitors here who are in from out of town. And Yvonne, these are the Glow Girls Cheers, it looks like.
Oh, yes, there they are.
Look at them.
With their pretty little palms. Love the posture, girls. Go ahead. The Glow Girls Cheer and Dance is a Memphis-based organization that's founded by Coach Amber Davis. This team empowers young girls ages 5 to 14 through cheer, dance, leadership, and community service. It's more than just about building confidence. It's about building discipline, teamwork skills, and providing a safe and supportive environment for all of these young girls. Their mission is to help girls shine from within.
And this is Miss Tennessee Teen. Miss Annalise Shaver.
Bell Forest Community School major ed cheer and step teams are here with us today. These performance groups are comprised of girls in grades kindergarten.
We have another local organization, Yvonne. Look at these young people here making their way down.
Yes, the Bellmead Forest Community School major ed cheer and step team.
Love these outfits.
Yes, don't
they got
look
it. They got it
darling?
going on.
These performance groups are comprised of girls in grades kindergarten through 5th grade. They have 6 sponsors and a host of faculty and parents and volunteers that work effortlessly within their school community to serve and support these students. Good to see them. Bell Forest Community Schools is a great school.
Absolutely. I think we have some more legends in the making.
I think so.
You mentioned that posture too, Yvonne. They got it going on down there.
Yes, I see some pageant waves
Absolutely.
from the girls. I love that.
Crowd loving it, obviously. Look at this, Yvonne. There's that step team. They are stepping on business, their sign says.
Ooh, real clean, too. I love it.
Way to go, Bell Forest Community School step team. Great job. Oh, they're
But so happy to have them.
Absolutely. I know they're happy too.
Ooh, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Get it, girls.
I do not believe I could do that, Yvonne.
Neither could I. My knees aren't that great. You know, we're getting older.
No, we're getting on up there.
Getting on up there.
So we got a little routine maybe underway here.
Ooh, let's see.
Okay. I love it.
The girls are bucking on Beale Street.
Absolutely.
All right, give it up for the young girls at Bell Forest Community School, their major ed cheer and step teams, bringing their A game.
Love to see that local representation here on Beale Street. Ooh. Crowd is loving this.
And I'll tell you this, to be able to do those ripples on beat, in sync, in this kind of a crowd and atmosphere because it's so loud, these girls are good.
Absolutely.
They're good.
Proud to say they're from right here in the 901. Good for them. Congratulations. Big honor for them.
Makes me kind of want to get down there and try.
You could try it.
You know, I could try.
I'd like to see that next year.
They could show me a thing or two, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Again, the Bell Forest Community School major ed cheer and step teams.
And you see the sides of Beale just absolutely packed out all the way from Front Street and 2nd Street all the way up here to where we are at BB King and out to Ida B. Wells. It is a jam-packed day here on Beale Street. Next up, Yvonne, the Mid-South Slingshot Organization.
Another group that we know and love, a fan of groups, or a fan of people.
They got a good group out here, too.
They do. They love to ride and put smiles on strangers' faces in their pretty unique 3-wheeled vehicles.
I would say so. They are very unique. Again, this is the Mid-South Slingshot Organization. I've never been in one of these, Yvonne, have you?
I haven't either. I was just going to ask you that.
Do you think we could use our pull and maybe get a ride? I say we just do the, you could be in the Corvette Club, I'll be in this, and we'll just do the whole parade next year.
Let's do that.
From inside the parade. You know who would also be great to put in one of these? Would be Ruben.
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz. Put him in one of these, let him swerve around just a little bit.
Wouldn't that be nice to see?
Would love it.
You know.
We're going to make this happen next year.
Let's see. Now, you would have to drive or I would have to drive. I'm afraid Ruben would probably crash.
Probably so. I wouldn't
wreck
trust
out.
anybody.
Make sure you have insurance.
But you see, we have plenty of candy out on Beale Street as well. It is a very, very fun time as we watch the Mid-South Slingshot Organization go by. We're going to get a quick word in from our sponsors, pay some bills here. We are right back, though. You're watching the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop, right here on ABC 24.
Together, we're gonna fix
Barbara is nervous because her check engine light is on and she's expecting the worst. But she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner, Amy, runs a Fix Finder scan. Just one of AutoZone's exclusive free services. She finds the most likely fix and refers her to a local shop. Less stress, more free services.
In the zone, AutoZone.
Hey. Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us here on ABC 24 WATN Memphis. You are watching the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Also streaming on ABC 24 Plus, the streaming home of ABC 24 for your Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. Streaming for free wherever you want to download. You're looking at the Mid-South Slingshot organization and some good music rolling down Beale Street here. I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Burchett, joined by morning anchor Yvonne Cooper. Been a good time so far. We have a lot more to go.
Oh, yes, we do. I mean, Happy New Year to everyone. If you're just joining us, we're glad that you're here. I mean, this is an incredible day and way to celebrate in Memphis.
I don't know what that was.
Wow, I don't know what that was. I was a little nervous right there. I didn't know what to say.
Interesting choice. Good for them, though.
You know, we always say you never know what you're going to see on Beale Street. That's one example.
All right. Big group here from the Slingshot Club, though.
Yes, this is music for the steppers. You
And
see the
they're
crowd
turning
going
up
around.
down there.
Wow.
Oh.
Ooh, with the mask on.
A little scary.
Ooh. He means business. Don't mess with him.
I like this one.
That's a beautiful
I
color.
believe he had his name. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Cut Up.
Mr. Cut Up.
Mr. Cut Up.
I need to be friends with them. I just want to ride. I want to ride it one time.
He got it.
And he knows he's it. That's it. Like, he knows it. And you can hear the music. They are, I'll tell you what, right in front of Alfred's, you see at the bottom of your screen, they are turning up. I kind of want to go downstairs just to join them.
I know, right?
I think they're from Cincy. I think they came into town. They are having a good time right here in front of Alfred's. They've probably been out here since last night at midnight.
That is very possible. You know, a nice 24-hour party. Why not?
Good for them. Why not? Keep it rolling. By the way, programming note for you, if you are joining us on ABC 24, we are preempting the first half of Jennifer Hudson today. It is a replay, so you're not missing a new episode, but we will be joining Jennifer Hudson in progress at 4:30. All right, next up, you're looking at the Bellevue Middle School Majorettes and Drumline, the Mighty Bobcats, right here in Memphis. I would tell you who they were under direction of, but my paper just blew away. They are under the direction of Mr. Cameron Hill. School principal is Dr. Frederick White. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We got to get these stapled next year, I guess, huh?
Yes, that was my bad.
No worries. It's all right. It is a little breezy up here at the patio at Alfred's. Again, another shout out to them for having us up here. But again, a great local organization, Bellevue Middle School, doing some great work, and a big honor for them to be featured down here on Beale Street for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade. Again, the game tomorrow, 3:30. A lot of folks here from the University of Cincinnati, and of course from Navy as well. Going to be a good game, but a heads up, maybe a little bit of light rain off and on during the game over at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. Got the drum line too. As they get a little closer, we'll be able to listen in.
I'm glad they were able to get the group together.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of our kiddos are out for, you know, winter break.
Absolutely.
And they're enjoying their time away. Glad they were able to get them out.
Yeah. Let's listen in. there they were, the Bellevue Middle School Majorettes and Drumline.
You know, Trevor, we've seen a lot of different bands out here today. They are probably one of the loudest.
Oh, they were very loud.
Yes.
They got the crowd amped up for sure.
And it looks like we have the M-Town Jeep Riders right here rolling down on Beale Street. The M-Town Jeep Riders are a passionate group of rides who enjoy the Jeep life. More than just a Jeep club, though. They say they're a community built on connection, camaraderie, and commitment to giving back.
And a special guest joining us up here on Alfred's patio right now. A little impromptu interview. Good to meet you, sir. This is Lieutenant General Borg Schulte, all the way from the United States Naval Academy as we watch the parade roll through. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. How's it feel to be down here?
It feels fantastic. I tell you, the warm welcome that we had in Memphis has been amazing. We're proud to be invited here, and we're proud to whoop on some Cincinnati Bearcats tomorrow.
Yeah, and we're going to try to keep the rain away for just a little bit. I'm going to do my best. No promises, but
well, you did it today.
I think the boys will be fine in a little bit of rain.
Hey, well, we call that amphibious.
Oh, is that
right? We're a run team. So you bring the rain on, we're going to whoop it on with some rain.
Absolutely. If anybody can do it, y'all can. Yeah, good spirit groups off the top. What has the experience been like so far in Memphis for the guys that have come in, everybody coming in?
Well, you know, the bowl game is special. So for the players, you know, it's there's a little bit of pageantry, and then there's some, you know, grinding, get to work, and they've been out practicing, but also had a chance to have some fun. And so it's just been a warm welcome. The people are so friendly here, and we really appreciate you. And we love playing football.
Absolutely, and good timing too with New Year's Eve. Were y'all able to do anything with that last night?
We did, but we had a strict curfew for our players.
Smart.
But we had a little fun too.
Good for you. Good time. Well, we are so excited for the game tomorrow. I know you're going to be cheering on your midshipmen out there. We'll be out there as well. Again, 3:30 kickoff over at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. Sir, good luck to your boys over there. Going to be a very good game. We'll look forward to that. And again, we'll try to keep the rain away as you try to keep the Bearcats at bay.
Fantastic. All right. Well, again, thanks to Memphis for all you've been doing for us, and appreciate being here.
We are very happy to have y'all here.
Okay.
Thank you,
all right.
sir.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Absolutely. And as we continue the parade here, you're watching the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Again, you were just hearing from Lieutenant General of the United States Naval Academy. Joining us up here on the roof of Alfred's, that was Lieutenant General Michael Borg Schulte, speaking about the experience here in Memphis so far, getting ready for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. Again, good timing with the New Year's Eve last night going into, of course, New Year's Day. I think this is the closest we've had the game to actual New Year's, so this is been pretty fun. Again, a strict curfew, he says, probably a very smart idea. I'm sure Cincinnati had one as well. Can't have the guys out too late, I suppose.
That's right. They got to get ready.
Absolutely.
They got to get ready. But excellent.
And again, you're still seeing some of these Jeeps rolling by just as we were speaking. Glad we were able to get that interview in because we got so many Jeeps to kind of look at as that interview was rolling on. That's the M-Town Jeep Riders passing by. They enjoy the Jeep life, they say. Black Barbie, love that one.
Oh, it's decked out really
Absolutely. They say they're more than just a Jeep club. They are a community built on connection, camaraderie, and a commitment to giving back.
Glad to have them, and all the smiling faces. Everybody is having a great time, whether you're on the parade route, whether you're in the crowd. Hopefully, even if you're watching from home, I hope this is bringing you some joy on this first day of 2026.
And it has been a great way to ring in 2026 with this big celebration. Again, a lot of folks coming into town, of course, kind of partaking in the New Year's celebration and then continuing through today as well for New Year's Day leading up to the bowl game tomorrow. And, of course, a big honor for these two teams being able to come on down. Navy, maybe some tough feelings for them in Memphis after the football season, but we are happy to have all the folks in here. And good to hear from the Lieutenant General Borg-Schulte there just a couple of minutes ago.
I mean, wasn't that a treat? That
Absolutely. What an honor.
Absolutely.
I think we got to get a little Cincy representation, too. The fans are kind of showing out from Cincinnati, I will say that. But
there's a sea of red down
absolutely.
there. You haven't been able to tell.
By the way, we are still waiting here. Coming up in just a few minutes, you're going to see the University of Cincinnati Spirit Squads and the Bearcat Marching Band. That is, again, just a few minutes away. As we finish up the last couple of Jeeps here. I think you've seen just about every kind of Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly Wranglers, but all kind of designs. Look at the snake eyes on those headlights.
Oh, I just noticed
Good
that.
stuff.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Very nice.
That is very
And of course, they've got the ducks. Yvonne, do you know about that?
No, tell me
you know,
about the ducks.
The Jeep Wrangler, it's kind of like a family, I guess. So they give each other ducks to put in their windshield. So a lot of times they'll leave their doors open and the tops off. So if you see a Jeep Wrangler parked, you kind of put a duck on their dashboard.
So that's why.
So that's why a lot of those, you see they're decorated. Got a little peppermint hat for him, but I mean, a lot of these Wrangler drivers, you'll see them just stacked up with the little rubber ducks across the front.
See, I always wondered what that was. I knew it was a Jeep thing.
There you
but
go.
I
It
just
is.
didn't understand
And
why.
I drive a Grand Cherokee.
Yes, you do.
Someone gave me a duck one time, and then I was told I was not cool enough to have the duck in my car.
Stop.
Had to have a Wrangler.
Oh, come on.
I know, so I had to take it away. These kids, by the way, they are fishing for candy
They want that
out
candy.
here.
The candy or the beads, either one. Probably
Absolutely. Oh, that's all right. And it looks like coming on down now here in just a little bit after the Jeeps. So we're going to be looking out for the Star Galaxy Star Steppers. They were founded in 1985 by Miss Linda Cole. They are an outstanding group shining in the community for over 30 years. Their very first performance was at the Whitehaven Christmas Parade, and they've continued to make their mark ever since. Still seeing some of those Jeeps now, though. We'll look forward to that in just a little bit. There are a lot of, I think we have enough Jeeps to probably line up Beale Street 2 or 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
These are the Memphis All-Stars you see coming down now. They're a competitive cheer and dance team representing Memphis and surrounding areas, functioning under the leadership of Regina Tappan. The Memphis All-Stars have been around for 30-plus years and have accumulated dozens of local, regional, and national level championship awards and titles. As a core division of the Memphis Area Youth Association, they're a nonprofit organization empowering youth in the Mid-South. The Memphis All-Stars pride themselves on building character, resilience, camaraderie, leadership, friendship, and self-esteem. And Yvonne, it's been so cool to see these young ones. Look at her in the back. How sweet.
Lots
Rocking
of big
those
waves
pom-poms.
and beautiful smiles.
Absolutely.
There they are. And I love on their banner, I think it said Cutie Cubs.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
And these
I love their
outfits, too.
bows. Oh, my gosh, their bows. They look gorgeous.
Amazing.
Beautiful, bright colors that just pop.
Look at the little
The
ones.
littles. Just stepping. Oh, with the red lipstick. You go, girl. She's fierce.
She is ready for it. Got a couple more floats to go here. Again, of course, the big grand finale is going to be the University of Cincinnati Spirit Squads and Marching Band. We'll see from them here in just a little bit. But, Yvonne, been a great parade so far.
Yes, it has.
The AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade. Might have time for a quick message from our sponsors here. We'll head over to that. We'll be right back as we round out the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop on ABC 24 Memphis.
Together, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish. Together now, screaming left, right, left. Hey.
This is what we do. We maintain and we obsess. It's hours in the garage and days slipping by. Trusting Pennzoil to protect what matters most. Taking care of the things we love. It sounds obvious, but when you do it right, you're protecting an engine for its lifetime. So look under the hood. You'll see what drives us.
Engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. Pennzoil. Long may we drive. Available at your local AutoZone.
Hey!
Thank you for joining us back here on the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. It has been a time on Beale Street. I was talking to that lady there just a minute ago. Guess she made her way down to the street there. She wants to get a good spot because we are winding down the parade here, and of course that means we are ready for the University of Cincinnati Spirit Squads and marching bands. You see there are a lot of Cincinnati Bearcats that are in Memphis now. And if that is any indication, what we are about to see should be quite a show here as the Spirit Squads are just now making their way down Beale Street. Again, this is the University of Cincinnati Bearcat Spirit Squad.
Yes, the Spirit Squad is made of the cheerleaders, the dancers, and the Bearcat mascot. The Cincinnati dance team, they are 7-time national and 10-time world champions. I mean, absolutely incredible.
This should be a show, and the marching band also immediately following them up. We're seeing the Cincinnati fans shuffle around trying to get their best spot.
So this is the moment they've been waiting on.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we have the best spot here in the corner of Alfred, so we're kind of taking it up. So, but a lot of folks are, you know, they've been inside, watching from inside. Now they're kind of spilling out and watching that. But Yvonne, this has been a great day, a great parade so far, and this is, I have a feeling, going to be a very spectacular ending to our parade.
I agree. It's going to be a spectacular ending to the parade and a great jump start to the big game tomorrow.
Yes.
Because, of course, that's what this is all leading up to. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Navy, Cincinnati going head-to-head. Kickoff is at 3.
3:30.
3:30. There we go.
Maybe a little rain. I'm going to give you a heads up. Maybe a little rain, but I think it'll be fine. I don't expect thunder, so the game should be fine, but maybe a little bit of light rain at times.
It's going to be fantastic. You do want to get there early if you can.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure you have your seat, make sure you have your goodies with you, because it's going to be a game.
It is going to be
I feel like it's going to be a close
game.
One, too.
Could be a close one. You know, I think it's going to be one of the better bowl games, not in the football playoffs, so it's going to be good. There you see the Spirit Squads of the Bearcat mascot making their way down, doing some cheers. We'll listen to them as they get just a little bit closer, but you can feel the energy. They are hyped to be here. The fans are hyped to be here. And as much as we heard from Lieutenant General Borgschulte just a minute ago that Navy was ready to maybe put a little whooping on Cincinnati, I think they're ready to do the same. So I think it is going to be an offensive fight for sure till the end. We'll see.
I hear a challenge.
We'll see. Here's that Spirit Squad. Let's listen in. There we see it from the University of Cincinnati Spirit Squads. They're doing some performances as well.
Oh, they got plenty of spirit.
They're
got
ready. The energy, without a doubt.
Ready.
And as they are bringing the energy, the crowd continuing to get hyped out here on Beale Street. Again, University of Cincinnati Spirit squads rolling their way through right now. Followed up immediately by the University of Cincinnati Bearcat Marching Band, 250-member squad here. And this should be quite the performance as they are rolling their way right here to Beale, and BB King put on a little show for us. Again, the University of Cincinnati Bearcat Marching Band rounding us out here at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. Let's listen in. They've got a show for us. There you have it, the University of Cincinnati Bearcat Marching Band pouring down Beale Street. 250 members. You saw them passing through Alfred's there. An amazing show of sound and very exciting. They are obviously very hyped for the game, as are the fans here that are at Alfred's.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how you wrap up a parade. I mean, that was the moment that people were waiting for. A lot of the Cincinnati fans are up here just enjoying themselves, having a good time, cheering on their team. Tomorrow is going to be a movie. It really is. It's going to be a movie.
It is going to be a very good game again. AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Navy and Cincinnati, 3:30 p.m. over at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, also on ESPN. But the party is not over here by any stretch. Yes, the parade is done, but now we have the pep rally, and that's happening just across the street from us over at WC Handy Park. So you're watching a lot of those fans now kind of pouring from the parade over across the street for the pep rally. And again, a lot of folks from Cincinnati coming in. Oh, little man got some moves out there. Good for him.
He's feeling it.
There you go.
I don't blame him.
I think everybody is feeling it after that energy that we just had. Again, the University of Cincinnati. Hey, maybe he's trying to get back at Navy just a little bit, showing some Tiger spirit out there.
Yes, with a Titans cap on. Now, you don't see that every day here in the city of Memphis, just saying. Yeah. You don't see that every day.
Good for him, though. He's repping his team.
Rep your team.
But yeah, so what's going to happen now is we're actually going to have the Spirit squads kind of make a loop. They're going to go around down to MLK, and then they're going to come back over to WC Handy Park right here on Beale Street. So if you missed the parade, there is still plenty of time this evening to kind of get in on the action, because now there's the pep rally. The bands and Spirit squads are going to be over there. They're going to be having a great time. We're probably going to party on into the night here down on Beale Street. Again, game not until 3:30 tomorrow, so it could be a late night for some of these fans as they are celebrating. The bar has been well stocked, well lined up over here at Alfred's.
We've just been watching, that's all. Just
yeah,
watching.
We've been watching, but they've been having quite a fun time, that is for sure.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's the perfect season for it. It's
Yeah.
the first day of the new year. We're heading into the weekend. I mean, you couldn't
Yeah.
ask for better timing,
Better
for the
timing.
parade
Yeah.
or for the big bowl game.
And better weather too. I mean, I know a lot of
yeah.
folks came into town to celebrate for New Year's. They were able to celebrate last night. They've celebrated today. We made it to like 65 degrees today with sunshine. Tomorrow, maybe not as nice. Again, I'll have more details coming up at 5 p.m. on ABC 24 News, but maybe some light showers for the game tomorrow. Bring a poncho. Thankfully, I don't expect any thunderstorms necessarily, so
That's
that shouldn't
good.
have a
It shouldn't
huge
interfere with the
impact
game.
on the game, but maybe just a little bit wet at times. Hopefully, most of the rain going to be in the morning.
All right. The Mid-South Certified Most Accurate
I do my
forecast.
best.
Just saying.
I do my best. Hey, I don't know if we could take a look over at WC Handy Park. I know it's kind of filling up over there as folks are pouring in for the pep rally. Again, you've got time to get down here, and even if you're not a fan, if you're not a Cincy fan, if you're not a Navy fan, maybe you're just from Memphis having a good time, come come on out, have a good time. Again, that's over at the pep rally at W.C. Haney Park. Folks filling in over there, but what's going to happen is, again, the band is going to kind of loop around the Navy Spirit Squads, the Cincy Spirit Squads. They're going to come around and kind of hype up the crowd a little bit more. So the party's still going on down here on Beale Street.
Yeah, which means you have plenty of time to still get down here if you're not here already. Thank you so much for all of you that have been watching us on ABC 24 and on 24 Plus. We really appreciate it. It is our honor and our joy to bring you this parade now for 4 years, Trevor and I.
Absolutely.
So we are happy that you're here and that you were able to join us for yet another year.
And again, just a programming note for you, if you are watching us on ABC 24, we did preempt Jennifer Hudson, at least the first part of it today. We are going to join that show in progress at 4:30. But I will let you know it's a replay today, so you're not missing any new J-HUD episodes. And then, of course, after that, you can stay tuned for ABC 24 News at 5 o'clock. Again, I can't quite make it over to Sycamore View to the TV station from Beale Street in 30 minutes. So we're just going to do a little weather right down here on Beale Street, talk about the forecast for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. But again, maybe a chance of some showers. Tonight, though, if you're going to be coming out to the pep rally or just celebrating on Beale Street, ringing in 2026, a lot of people have the rest of the week off, lucky them. So it is going to be quite a fun time for that as well.
Absolutely. Just have a great time. Bring your family, bring your friends, and just come out and enjoy. It is that time of the year to really just be with each other, love on each other, and just have fun, food, football. I mean, what else could you ask for?
Still not used to saying 2026.
I know,
but,
right?
You know what? I think we'll get there. But again, yeah, W.C. Haney Park is filling up. We're waiting on the University of Cincinnati Bearcat Band to kind of make their way around, but they'll be here soon enough, and that, of course, is going to continue to get the crowd hyped up. But again, so many amazing folks in the parade today. We had a lot of good lineups. We had a couple of guests up here as well. Special shout out to Lieutenant General Michael Borgschulte for joining us from the United States Naval Academy. He's the superintendent there. Talking about how excited he is for the guys to be in Memphis, how much of an honor it is for them. I'm sure it's a little more comfortable here maybe than it is up in Annapolis right now. Feeling a little bit better against 60s today with sunshine. Look out for some rain tomorrow, though.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us here for the 67th Annual AutoZone Liberty Bowl Beale Street Parade, sponsored by Wingstop. It's been an honor to be with you for the last hour and a half. I'm Yvonne Cooper alongside our Chief Meteorologist, Trevor Burgett. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Have a great day. Have fun tomorrow. Be safe and be kind to each other.
Yeah, we'll see you back here for ABC 24 News at 5 o'clock, wherever you're watching on TV and on the ABC 24 Plus app. I'll see you back there in just a couple of minutes. Have a good day.
Hey.